Okay. I believe we are live. Yeah! Okay, we're live. Alright, today I'm going to be playing some Fall Guys. And I'm going to see if I can get my first win in Season 1, and it ends in 13 hours. I'm also going to try and get some of this stuff. I want to get the chicken costume. I don't really care about the rest of the stuff. Just the chicken costume and the hot dog costume. So yeah, let's do this. I have already played. This is not my first game, by the way. I've already played a bunch of games. I almost won once, but I still have not. I'm yet to get my first win. So I'm hoping that I can get that today. And like, oh my god, the soundtrack is so good. Anyway. Waiting for one person to join. Alright. This map is a map, I don't know. Let's see if I can actually even qualify once. There I am. Gotta stay on here, make sure I don't fall off. Uh-oh. Okay, this part is always really annoying because if you get hit and get knocked down, it takes a while to get back up again. And this part is really easy. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh no! Yes! There we go. All right, let's see. This guy, I like the way he looks. I like how he's dressed. Oh, I was about to say. Let's hope he can get in, but I guess not. There we go. Alright, what's next? I don't really like the race ones are fun, but there's so many other modes that I also like. Survival. I like survival. Let's do this stuff. I'm okay at this one. I'm pretty good at this one. But it gets really chaotic. Everybody like throwing each other around and stuff. And I don't know, it's not just me, I don't think. I asked my brother, these characters look like, to me, when they're not the base character, when you actually like put stuff on them, they look like Grocery Gang and Trash Bags. If you don't know what those are, look it up. They're awesome, but that's what they look like to me. They look like Grocery Gang and Trash Bags, and not just the blue ones, like all of them. I feel like I could grab them and I could squish them just like a Grocery Gang. The default ones, they just look like beans. But when you put stuff on them, that's when they start to look like stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Only 9 out of 17? Okay, this might take a while. Wait, no, we're almost there. Like, you can't, if you know what Grocery Gang and Trash Bags are, you can't look at these and tell me that's not what they look like. That's totally what they look like. And not, like, even like the dinosaurs and like the pigeons and stuff. That's literally what they look like, except this are a little less gross. All right. I miss Grocery Gang and Trash Packs. It sucks that they both got canceled, and it sucks that Trash Packs got replaced with Shopkins, and then that Grocery Gang tried to replace Shopkins, tried to take back what Trash Packs had, but got replaced by Shopkins again. Sucks that Shopkins is so much popular than both of those. Alright, I'm not too good at this one, but I like it. I like it regardless. It's very simplistic and fun. I'm just gonna sit here so that I can jump at the right time. I'm not gonna do a bunch of moving and stuff. Oh my god. If you don't jump though, like, usually with things like this, when you don't jump, it just kind of launches you, but you're usually fine. But with this, like, if you don't jump, you die, basically. So look at those people who didn't jump. They're all in danger. Oh crap. No. Oh! See what I mean? Yeah, that one's kind of annoying, but it's cool regardless. Hold on. I'm about to get another crown. I'm gonna get this hoodie thing because I think it's pretty cool. I kind of like the banana watermelon. The racing car. Can't see it with that on. The racing car's okay. But this is epic. Oh, I can buy this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy this here. Actually, let me look at it. No, I don't care, cause oh right, I forgot. I'm saving up for this, so I'm gonna save my kudos for the ninja. I forgot I was doing that for a second. All right, let's try this again. Let's try and qualify. Let's see if we can get qualified. Seriously though, if I had a face cam and I grabbed the French fries, the Grocery Gang French fries guy, that's literally what he looks like. The top of this, that's what he looks like. That's just a vibe I get from these guys. Not really so much Shopkins, but more Grocery Gang and Trash Packs. Doesn't look very much like Shopkins. Again, if you don't know what those are, you should totally Google them. They don't make them anymore, which really sucks because they're so epic. But basically what they are is, you get these packs, and they're little tiny squishy things, and they have clever names. And then it'll give you like a list of all the things they have, and then you can check and see where your little squishy is, and then it'll say, oh, that's his name, and that's his rarity. And they're super epic. They had different seasons for each one for Trash Packs and Grocery Gang. And I loved those things. They don't make them anymore, but you can still buy them online. They're like so epic to collect. And then they just stopped making them. And for me, it wasn't even about the rarity and stuff. It was about how cool they looked and what their names were like. And then you'll get them in these clever packaging. So like sometimes it'll depend on the season. For the Grocery Gang, they did like chocolate bars. There were chocolate bars. There were chip bags, and then there were sodas. For Trash Packs, usually they each come in these little cans of some kind. Trash cans or toilets or like vials. There were these germ ones that came in vials. Those were really cool. They're like Shopkins, but good. And I don't know, ever since I was like 7, I think, I fell in love with these things, and I bought a bunch. I still have like hundreds of them in my room right now. I bought a bunch, and I unpacked them, and I got them. They were so cool. And each one had a different theme, you know? So, like, there was, for Grocery Gang, there was, season 5, I think, was, what was it? Was, school. So everything, so the cans were school toilets. And then all the appliances, all the grocery, all the little squishies, the trashies. I think that's what they were called. They were all school themed. So there were the I can't remember what they were called, mythics or something. The super rare ones that only came in very specific packs. Those were all poop. And then the other ones, there was like diapers, but there were lockers, backpacks, pipes, and they all had clever names. The difference between Grocery Gang and Trash Packs is that with the Grocery Gang, they usually would have just like the item, whatever the item is, like a thing of French fries, and then give it some eyes and a mouth. And then for the Trash Packs that came before the Grocery Gang, they would actually give each thing like legs, and not legs, but just feet and little arms. And it was super cool. Super cool. I remember for my friend's birthday party once, I gave him a pack of Trash Packs, and then everybody there was like, "Oh my god, I am so inviting you to my birthday party," because I didn't know like any of them, but it was just because I gave him some Grocery Gang. I always thought that was really funny. Alright, let me see the best thing that goes with this here. This looks pretty nice. This is alright. I just don't like the mint chocolate in general. Movie Star. Not really. I guess this one's the best. And then I guess I'll put something on lower but not upper. Like, I'll put on the shorts. There you go. That looks cool. Maybe I'll put something on upper. This. I'm just gonna keep it that. Anyway, they were the coolest toys you could ever have. Those things. Oh my god. Seriously, look them up. Maybe buy a couple. I don't know. There was this for the what's it called? For the Grocery Gang. So for the first season, it was just Grocery Gang, and they were cool. And then there were each one had ultra rares. Each season of Grocery Gang and Trash Packs had ultra rares, and they were these weird different ones. In the first season of Grocery Gang, they were hard instead of squishy, and they were like kind of furry, so they were called the moldy something. I don't remember. And so for the first 2 seasons of Grocery Gang, it was just like Trash Packs except without the limbs, which was pretty awesome. I gotta say, I was pretty stoked back in 2016. I was so sad when they stopped making Trash Packs, but then when they started making Grocery Gang, I was like, yes, this is awesome. But then they stopped. And there was season 3 that was Putrid Power versus Clean Team. That's what they called it. And basically, or series 3, I don't remember. And basically, what it was is the ultra rares were still hard in this season, but this time they were like, instead of being gross, they were clean robots. What they looked like. So they weren't gross at all. They were clean, but they were still clever with the names and stuff. And then the grocery gang were normal grocery gang. And then there were like action figures you could get, which I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of the action figures. Never really was, because I don't know. It's all about, to me, it's just about the grocery gang, the little squishies that have funny, clever, gross names. And then season 4, I don't remember that much. They each, after that, they each had a battle theme. I think, oh yeah, okay. So, season 4 was Bug Strike. And so basically, these special editions, each season had a special edition. The special editions were sticky, still gross bugs. And then season 4 was, I don't remember what it was called. But it was basically, it was all about time travel. So there were little groceries. It's what they were called, trashies from Trash Packs, and then groceries from Grocery Gang. The little groceries would be things from throughout time. So there'd be like a medieval helmet or something, or like, I don't know, dinosaur meat, you know, stuff like that. And then the ultra rares were the bad guys again. And the thing about them is they were robots from the future. And they were, the robot part of them, they were cyborgs in the future. And so the robot part of them was hard, but the rest of them was squishy. Not as squishy as the other Grocery Gang, but squishy. And then each, in Bug Strike and in the whatever that one was called, the time travel one, all the groceries had like little accessories that they held in their hands, which that was alright. I don't know, I prefer the classic. There's no like battle or anything, they're just all really gross and squishy. That's the way I prefer it, it's the way I like it. And that's just the way I remember it. With Grocery Gang and Trash Packs. That's how I remember it. When I think back, it'll be like, oh, I remember the classics. That's how I remember it. Anyway. Damn, does this even have like a split in it? Oh, there it is. Oh my god, my mouth is so dry. I'm gonna get a water bottle, fill it up after this. 3 people, okay. Let's see what we got here. Tail tag. Ooh, I hate tail tag. A lot of people prefer tail tag over team tail tag. I think team tail tag is a lot better than tail tag. Because team tail tag means you can either do good or do well. I mean, do good, you can have a tail or not have a tail, but as long as your team has enough tails, then you'll win. But with tail tag, you just have to have the tail. And people are gonna chase after you and try and steal your tail. And it's really annoying because it all comes down to the last 1 minute. But you still have to get a tail before then. Because within the, not 1 minute, last like 15 seconds. Because if you're just waiting till the last 15 seconds to actually like do anything, then you're not gonna get a tail. Because in the last 15 seconds it's complete chaos. Oh shoot. And no! Get over here. See what I mean? Like, Yes! Yes! Oh no. Oh no. Oh! 15, 14, 12. Oh no. No! I need that tail back. Yes! 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh, I think this is the first time I've qualified for normal tail tag. Oh man. See what I mean though? Like, tail tag is kind of annoying, but it's not. A lot of people really hate it. It's not my favorite, but it's not that bad. A lot of people really hate the team games. I don't know. I don't hate the team games. Some of them are more annoying than others, but the team games can be pretty fun. Alright, this one. I like this one. This one's easy. Simple. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Only 7 can qualify. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and make it top 7. Oh, dang it. Oh well. I always hate it when when that one is the one they end with. I'm gonna go get a. I'll be right back. I always like when that's the one they end with because that one always gets me. When there's only like 7 people who can qualify, that one gets me. Bottle. Let's do this. If I had qualified that round, I would have had a 1 in 7 chance to win. Oh, man. It sucks. This game is pretty fun though. Like, this game is really fun. I'm sad I didn't play it earlier. Now I gotta think of something to talk about. Alright, DoorDash. I always like the name because, you know, DoorDash like the company. This one though, this one is completely random. I don't really like this one because it's really random. And then whenever people break down a door, they only break down, only one door gets broken down, and then everybody tries to flood through that one door. And then it creates like all sorts of traffic. See, look at that. See, look at that. All the people, like, diving through the one hall. Oh no! I'm not gonna get qualified. Come on. on, come on, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Yes! Whenever I'm about to hit the finish line, I always dive, because you never know. You never know, like, if you don't dive, it might be what doesn't qualify you. You might not qualify if you don't dive, so I just always dive to make sure. Alright, this one's alright, I don't know. Don't have much to say about it. This one's a little annoying. Okay. Sometimes if you get lucky, the thing will drag you, and then it'll take you straight to where you want to go. But when you're not lucky, it'll just hit you around and make you go back even farther than you already were. So I just try to just jump. That's what most people do. Alright. This thing, I always go for this up here. I probably should just go around, but I always go for this, because I want to go over there. I want to get the checkpoint. Be fast. Okay. And then, if you're lucky and it doesn't hit you off the edge, if you do that, then that thing will hit you, and you'll get a chance to try the sides, to try going around to the sides. Oh, by the way, the music in this part, when they start singing like this sounds like Splatoon. Like, that sounds like straight out of Splatoon. If you haven't played either of the Splatoon games, look up some music. That's literally what it sounds like. You know what I'm gonna check? It would really suck if this whole time my mic wasn't working. Check. Alright. Yeah, my mic's fine. My mic works! It's not muted or anything. That happened to me once with Shotgun Farmers. I muted it and then forgot to unmute it. And I was sitting there talking. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was just talking for like an hour, and the audio was just muted. That really sucked. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Let's see, what'll we get? Next up here. Another race, Dizzy Heights. I don't really like this one. I don't know. Only 29 can qualify this time, and I'm probably not gonna make it. Let's see. Okay, they got the hammer. I always used to, at this point, I always use the hammer to my advantage so I can do something like that. Wow! I haven't gotten hit that far before, but yeah, so you can do stuff like that. That's why I like the hammer. It gives noobs like me a chance. Alright, what do we got next? I'm hoping for a survival game. I don't like, not Block Party. I like that one, but it's just, I suck at it really, really bad. See, I don't want to race one. I want one I haven't done. Or the slime one. This one's good. I like Slime Climb. It's hard, but I like it. Because if you fall off and you die, you're disqualified. And the slime rises, and that's really cool. As you can see, the slime is rising. Ah! Ah! Almost. I'm about to get the next thing. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Some more Fall Guys. Bro, the design of the Fall Guys is like so hilarious and cute. I like it. It looks like it could reach out and grab him, and I'd be like, squish him. They should make Fall Guys. They should make Fall Guys toys just like the trash bags. Make little squishies. I wonder if they would make Fall Guys toys and how they would do it. Would they go for squishy aspect? Because that's definitely how they're supposed to look. How they're meant to make you feel. They're meant to make you feel as if they can bounce and they're squishy. Or if they'll go for more of an action figure vibe, or something more like I don't know, something that has more ragdoll to it. Something more like a ragdoll that flops around. I don't know, how would they do that? I love it when it does that. Just barely get over it. Alright, here we go. That was easy. Alright, cool. This one again. Alright, how many can qualify? I think it's 29. 31. Okay. That's better. Oh my god. Oh, that didn't work. Oh my, what the heck? Did you see the dinosaur guy? What was that? That was some big lag. Either that or he's hacking. Oh, Oh wow, people are qualifying fast. Alright, I'm gonna go around here then, I guess. Maybe I'd qualify earlier in this map if I just always just went around here. Oh! Alright, just got the checkpoint. Come on. Ah! Just barely. Alright, let's get this new color. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting. Let me see. Let me disable this. I'm gonna set this back to normal. Alright, let's try it with some different patterns here. So this is the normal. Cells, hoodie, ice cream, lightning. That's interesting. Okay. I like this one. It's funny. And that one. I like this material. That's a pretty good one. See, but this is a really good material. This is it's called the race car material. Fall cups. But I'm not gonna buy that or any of this. I'm gonna buy the ninja hood. I'm not gonna be able to buy his pants, but I'm gonna get the hood. All right. Oops. Yep. Nope. Lower. I'll put this on. This definitely looks best with the hoodie thing. I think that guy, there was one of the people in the last game was wearing like a tuft of hair. I think that'd be really cool. Oh man, this music is so epic. Alright, how long have we been streaming? 40 minutes. Okay. That's not very long, but it's pretty long. I've definitely streamed for longer. Like my Season X stream, the stream where I was staying all night for Season X. Ooh, that was a long one. I think it was about 7 hours. Round over. They're just all Fall Guy with a number. Oh, come on. DoorDash, really? Alright, let's do this, I guess. Avoid the fake doors and race to the finish. Alright, let's do this. I'm not gonna make it, am I? Oh, so close. Get the hospital. I'm ready, I'm happy, I'm excited. Not happy. So you get to finish the hot dog costume, but I really want the chicken thing. I don't care for the rest of the stuff. Mostly just the chicken costume. This is all the stuff I already got. Woo, 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 woo. Alright. Almost there. What's the next thing I get? The hot dog. More kudos. only like 1,000 more kudos, and I can get that epic ninja hood. Come on. 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 I can't wait for season 2 to come out. I was thinking I might stay up, but I stayed up yesterday, sort of, and the day before that. The day before yesterday, I stayed up till 3. The day before that, no, the day after that, I sort of stayed up, waiting for my friend, because he's doing a bunch of homework, and I wanted to play Fall Guys with him. So I stayed up. I didn't really stay up late at all because I just fell asleep immediately and then woke up again at 5. I was up until like 12 and then up again at 5. So I don't know, maybe I'll do it. I didn't get sleep deprived at all. So maybe I'll do it for season 2. I'm not gonna stream it. By the way, 2 days ago is the first time I've ever played Fall Guys. This game is pretty freaking epic. I wish I had started playing it earlier. That would have been super fun. It's so funny how Fall Guys and Among Us, they both came out at like the same time. They're both like super popular. It's just so funny. Like the year 2020 has basically been terrible, and then near the end of the year, like, hey, here's some jelly beans, have fun, and then takes over the world. I know, like Fall Guys just got released like a couple months ago, and I know Among Us has been out though until 2018. Funny thing is, they were gonna make an Among Us 2, but then Among Us 1 blew up so much that they actually canceled the game. Ah! Wow. Come on. I gotta win this. Come on. Win this. That's weird. Come on. Whether the music goes out whenever I look at stuff. Oh, how many viewers do we have right now? 1. Hold on. Yeah, 1 current viewer. Wait. Yeah. Okay, I think the 1 current viewer is just counting the little stream page thing I have there, because I always have 1 current viewer. It never goes away. So I think I have none right now, but whatever. have a laptop. I'm just gonna bring this up because I have nothing to talk about. I have a laptop and it's a Mac, and the thing that sucks about it is I can't play Among Us or Fall Guys on it. So what happened was I downloaded this for Among Us. What the crap? I downloaded this this virtual Windows computer thing so that I could play Among Us on it, and it actually worked for Among Us. And then I tried it with Fall Guys, but Fall Guys runs terribly. Like the title screen, you can't even get past the title screen without seeing just how terribly it runs. Like it runs like absolute garbage. But what's cool is that on this computer it runs smooth, buttery smooth, as you can see. What's cool is that I can stream it from this computer to my Mac. Same with Among Us. Well, I don't use it for Among Us, I just use it for Fall Guys, which is pretty cool and pretty awesome. I don't know, I haven't really used that feature. I just found out you could do that. And I haven't really used that feature to its fullest yet, but I don't know. I probably will eventually. It sucks though that that Fall Guys is only on PS4 and Steam. It'd be epic on Switch. Plus, with the like wacky vibe, that's such a Nintendo thing. Fall Guys so fits with Nintendo. And, yeah. Although I heard that the exclusivity deal for Fall Guys wasn't actually a full exclusive. It was temporary exclusive, like 6 months. So it's only going to be exclusive for 6 months. For about. And then after that, it was going to be available, or it was possible that it could be available. I don't know how long it's been since it released on PlayStation. So I don't know. Who knows how long until we can get it on Switch? We might not get it on Switch though. It runs horribly on my Mac, so who knows how it'll run on Switch? And how many precautions? Not precautions. How many things they'll have to like? Yeah, what they'll have to do in order to make it suitable for Switch. All the having to make it run so much smoother. It's so ridiculous that this game it's huge. Like I can play freaking like Terraria, Among Us, Shotgun Farmers. I can play that game with no problems on Mac. Shotgun Farmers can get a little crazy sometimes, but no problems on Mac. And this game is the one that runs horribly. And it's probably because it's a small laptop, and it's not like a gaming laptop or anything, but still. Alright, Block Party. Woohoo. This is the one I hate. What, how many rounds have I done this time? Let me see. 28 have to be eliminated. Just gotta survive for a minute. I think with this, you should always be near the edge. Not too close to the edge though, because that can happen. And you should be near the middle so that you can always be ready to make quick, split-second decisions to move. Uh-oh. Here we go. Okay, this is a lot easier than it usually is. Making me look like a liar. seconds. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! Alright, this is the longest I've survived in Block Party. And here we go. Unqualified Block Party this time. I've never done that before. But yeah, this time. Alright. That's it? Wow, we only lost one dude. Okay, it said 28 had to be eliminated, so I assume we had 28, and all the people just left when they died. And so that was the only guy who didn't, and so that's who got eliminated. But, oh no, this one? Are you kidding me? Oh, they always put this one like last. And it's always what gets me. I'm no good at this one. And I'm assuming 7. Yep, 7. Only 7 can qualify. And there's 15 of us. So not even half of us can qualify. See, those chances would be pretty promising. 50-50? Oh, yeah. 50-50, but not even. Oh no. Here I am falling behind. No! There I go. Alright. 4 rounds. So close to 7,000 kudos. I need to win. Need to win a game. Alright, this one. Ooh, stretch out here. Let's do this. Get that ninja hood. Maybe the ninja pants. I don't know. I'll have to do a lot more to get the ninja pants, but I'm definitely gonna get the ninja hood. Maybe the ninja pants if I have enough before. If I can get enough within those 13 hours. Definitely not anything else though. So yes, there we go. Qualified. You hate to see it. You're so close to the end. You're so close, but you just don't make it. Egg Scramble. Okay, this one's pretty good. A lot of people don't like the team games. I like the team games. They're not that bad. Like, I guess some of the solo games are better, but I like this one. Red team. Oh, see the tuft of hair thing. That's I wish there was an option to like. I like the grabbing mechanic though. Like, it has some uses, and it has some really great uses during like normal racing, or like you can grab people and you can stop them from. I'm gonna go take the yellow. You can stop them from continuing moving, and it's something that so didn't need to be in the game. But like the fact that it is fantastic. And the fact that it is like you can tell how much effort it is. Like they added a grab feature for what Egg Scramble and just to grab people. And it adds so much to the game. I know it's true. It feels like it probably wouldn't add much because it's just grabbing. But like, not only does it add the possibility of Egg Scramble, but it makes it so you can grab the crown, or you can grab people and hold them so that they can't move. Like that. Nobody's even coming over to the red team, except for blue. Everybody's going over to blue and yellow. I don't even need to steal any more eggs. Like, we're good. We're good. With what we got. Oh. Oh. I'm taking that. How much are these worth? Oh, are you kidding me? Whatever, we qualified anyway. Round over. Goodbye. There goes blue team. We got next. Let's do some fun. So I haven't done that. Whatever that hexagon one is. Ooh, this one's good. Perfect match. This one. So usually when I play this one, I pick a berry and then I follow, or I pick a thing and then I follow that. And then whenever it's the one I wasn't following, I pick a different one every time. But whenever it wasn't the one I was following, I look at the other people and see where they rushed to. They usually remember it. Alright, I'm picking orange this time. Okay, here we go. Let's see what it is. Orange, okay. So I'm good here. But as you can see, they all scramble around, and that's an easy indicator to, I'm doing grapes this time, easy indicator to know where it is. Alright, let's see. What we got? Uh-oh. Okay, looks like everybody's coming here, so I'm gonna go here. Here we go, see? Why would you do that? Okay, I'm gonna go mango. There's a mango. Oh, there's no mango. Mango. There's no mango. Okay, I'm gonna say banana. Orange. Uh-oh. I think orange is like, yeah, here. Oh, there we go. Qualified. Epic. Okay. 20 of us qualified. Alright. I hope we can do fruit shoot this time, so that I have a bigger chance of winning, and that way it doesn't ruin me in the future. Ooh, slime climb. Oh wait, no, it's not slime climb. Fall ball. I haven't played this one. Swirl goals by getting balls into the opposing team's goal. Work together to get the win. Okay, it's pretty simple. Good team. Soccer. No! No, you idiots! I assume they like respawn. Or is there only two? Oh no, they respawn. Okay. And they were about to hit it into their own goal. Here we go. Oh, we got a football. Can you grab? Come on. Ah! I don't want to die. Come on. Come on, guys. We can do this. It's just one stinking point. Oh, there's the banana over here. It's really close. Come on. Oh no, only 46 seconds. No! Oh crap. Oh, that was too close. I'm gonna go over here and help these guys, because if we don't get this point, we lose. We need to... No. Oh, that was a nice save. Uh-oh. Oh no, here we go. Ooh. Come on, guys. 16 seconds left on the clock. Come on. Oh yeah. Come on, let's go. No! Oh no, we lose. We only get 1 point. Oh. Oh well. Oh no, the next mountain was the next one would have been the one that the next one would be the winning one. I'm so close to getting that ninja hood. I can taste it. Here, how many viewers? None. Okay. Are you kidding me? 2 players. Can't find 2 players. Hit parade, okay. Alright. Another race. Let's try and win this one. Here we go. Knock you back or knock you forward. Which, I guess knocking you forward is pretty good. See, like, look at that. Did you see that guy? The guy that just flew? Like, right in front of me. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I think I was literally the last guy. Was I? I think I was the last person to qualify. Let me look over the footage here. Let me see that. Instant replay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the last guy to qualify. Egg scramble. Alright. Alright. I kind of like the team-based minigames sometimes, because the thing with the other ones is you have to depend on your own skill and hope that the other players don't have better skill than you. But with this, I can be like the only noob on my team, and all my other teammates can be like very skilled. So it can be easier for me to win in the team games. Oh my god. Yes. Oh. Oh. Like Team Tail Tag and the Jinxed. I like those. I don't like Tail Tag. I don't really enjoy Team Tail Tag that much either. But I definitely enjoy Tail Tag over it. I mean, I definitely enjoy it over Team Tail Tag. Come on. Come on. Ah, I got it. Oh, no. Yes! Okay. That was close. Get these back in here. I like that when you grab onto somebody and you hold, they throw their thing in the air. Alright, I'm just gonna like help guard everything. Maybe take stuff back in, stuff that gets out. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna lose, aren't we? Oh my god, we are so gonna lose. They just like, oh no. Uh-oh, here goes. Oh well. Come on. It's like 200 kudos. 50. I need like 170 kudos so I can get that freaking ninja hood. Only 7 players. Like, you can find 53 players, but you can't find an extra 7. Gate crash. Alright, nice and easy. Easy one to start us off here. Egg scramble. We were like, at the beginning, we were first to 20. And I was so sure. I was so sure we were gonna win. We were doing so good. Uh-oh. And I'm not gonna qualify. Here we go. Ready? Wait. Oh! There we go. Oh, look at that guy frozen in the air there. Didn't qualify. Oh, he was about to qualify. That sucks. That sucks when you're literally right there and you still don't qualify. There we go. I'll just fall back. Jinxed. Okay. I like the map for Jinxed. The map's pretty cool, but the game isn't. The game is alright. I prefer others. Alright, and we're already off to a good start. Wow, off to a really... Oh, that's not good. That's super not good. Wherever that one yellow guy is. Uh-oh, there's only one of each. Yes! Oh, man. It was 1-on-1. Oh, that was close. That was too close. I like the, how you get pushed off and go in, you're each in your own little box, and then you get pushed off and go into, like, a pachinko machine. I like that. It's cool. Ooh, this one. Only 11. Okay, well that's more. I don't remember how many qualified. Oh, right. You do that. Here we go. I'm getting close to the top here. No way. Oh my god, my ex could qualify. Yes, I qualified! Awesome! It's not the first time I've qualified in this, in the fruit game. Whatever it's called. It's not the first time I've qualified in it. But whenever it's a really small amount of people that can qualify, and it's that one, I don't qualify very often. But I did it this time. Woohoo! Alright. Whew, I'm shaking. What's next? What's next? Come on. Tail tag. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is what's gonna get me, isn't it? Oh, I started with a tail, as you can see there. Bird's eye view. Oh boy, there's only 11 of us. And how many freaking tails are there? I'm just gonna try and... What? No! Alright. You're gonna give me that. Yes, you are. Oh! Ooh, that was a good move. He jumped in and stole it. Oh my god. I hate how when you hold out shift, it slows you down. Oh! Oh no! I'm not gonna make it! Wait. Yes! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh no! Yes! No! 11, 10, 9, 8, 7... No! Oh my god! No! No! Oh! Come on! That sucks. That really sucks. ninja hood. And let's equip that. Oh yeah. Now look at that. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna see. I wanna get the ninja pants too. Like, well, I wanna get the ninja pants here. How much time is left in the season? 12 hours. I have 12 hours. Okay. I want to get the ninja pants too, obviously. But like, if I only get the ninja hood, I'm totally fine with it. Because the ninja pants are kind of bland. They do go together extremely well. But if I only end up with the ninja hood, that's fine with me. I had the tail for the last 10 seconds there, and the dude stole it. Oh my god. I was so close to qualifying, and then it would have been, what, Crown Mountain or whatever that is? Oh, so close! Oh, I'm so angry. I mean, not angry, but like, how? How did I let him, if I had dove there, I so would have made it. Alright, here we go. This one. Alright. Let's do this. Here we go. A lot of people are wearing the ninja hood. It's good. It's a good thing. It's a good upper thing, top, or whatever it's called. Costume part. So I'm not surprised that a lot of people are wearing it. Plus it's super expensive, so you're probably gonna want to show it off. Oh look, we got a classic pink dude here. These hammers here can either ruin your day or save your life. That's how they save you. Oof. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, could I actually be the first to qualify? Oh no. Oh no, no! I might not be the first. Wait, no, I might be the first. Oh, I was the third. Oh well. it's still really good. That was really fast. Tail tag, oh my god. Alright, well. There we go. Do I start with one? I start right next to quite a few then. Come on. Give me that, bro. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. That hammer literally saved my life. And it's about to end it. Oh! Oh no. Oh, so many people could have gotten me just now. Thank God they're all blind, or idiots, or just too slow. If I do this for long enough. This is a really good place to do it, because you can't really see much under here. Which means, oh no! Which means it's unlikely that that's gonna happen because you can't see. Yes! Ah! Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh crap. Here we go. Last few seconds. Aww. Alright, let's see. Viewer count. Oh! I did have one viewer, because now I have 0. Wait, is it just because I have my thing not set to live, and it's paused? Let me see. If I set it back to live and unpause it. Let's see. My viewer count goes up. Oh. Oh no, the hammer's gone. doesn't look like Splatoon, guys. Yes! Alright. Now let me see if the viewers went up. Yeah, it went up. Okay. So no, it is me. This time, instead of trying to go through the middle over and over and over again and just failing, I'm just gonna go through the sides. Unless I'm super lucky, that's what I end up doing. There's this bouncy trampoline place that's right near me called Defy. I don't know if you have a Defy where you live. It's really awesome. Defy is really awesome. That whole thing with the spinach though, it reminds me of there's one Defy thing there where there's two of them, and one of them you have to jump over, and then the other one you have to crouch below. And then my brother found an exploit where you can just crouch below both of them. What the crap? This guy gets almost to the end. He just sits there. This guy's really awesome. Me and my friend Bernie would always go there. Before, you know, the coronavirus. It was really awesome. At like, so on Friday nights and Saturday nights, they'd have, I don't remember what they called it, nightclub or something like that. It wasn't any different except for it wasn't any different at all except for, at 9 o'clock, they would turn off the lights and then turn on black lights, and it was super cool. It was super cool every time it happened. And then, so Defy, they always give you wristbands, right, when you come in. So if you have a pass, they give you, what they used to do is they'd give you a wristband, and then every time your color wristband expires, you come down and you're like, oh yeah, this is my name, you look me up on your computer and give me your pass, and then they'd give you the next pass. But then they just made a VIP pass so that you don't have to come down and do that, which is definitely more convenient. But the thing is, the passes are little wristbands, right? Little wristbands that you put on your wrist, and then it's like, okay, if you have a green wristband, then it's time to leave. And so the VIP wristbands were definitely more convenient because we didn't have to go down there and replace our wristbands every time. Because the thing is, you'd have to go down there and replace your wristband, and then every time you got a wristband, you had to get it signed by one of the people letting you in. So they'd like let you in, they'd make sure you know the rules, and every like hour or so they'd play on like a radio, they'd play the rules. I don't remember them by heart anymore, but they'd play it so much that like, me and my friend Bernie, we'd come up to the thing and they'd be like, do you guys know the rules? We're like, yeah, and he's like, well, I gotta tell them to you anyway, here are the rules, and then we just say them all before he could even get a single word out, and then they'd sign our thing and let us pass. And so every time they'd have to sign it, so that they know that somebody told them the rules, so it's even more convenient. But the thing is, at the nightclub thing, they give you glow stick wristbands, but they don't if you have VIP. Sometimes we got lucky. We're like, hey, can we have a glow stick wristband? because it's cool, and they give it to us sometimes. But yeah, those are really cool. Defy had all sorts of things. They had these super tramps, which were basically just big trampolines. They were big trampolines, but they bounced you super high. And if you use the right bouncing technique, then they could bounce you like really, really high. You could do all sorts of tricks and stuff. I loved that. The super tramps were really, really fun. There were four super tramps. There was one main one, and it was black. Each super tramp had a Defy logo on it, but there was one main one and it was black. Then there was another one that's the same size, but it wasn't as bouncy, and it was green. And then there were 3 mini green ones that had two mini green ones that had a wall in between them, and then you could like jump up onto the wall. It was super awesome. I never actually did it, but whenever you saw somebody up there, it was really cool. I always tried to get up there though. And super tramps are really fun. And I had this technique for jumping. If I wanted to jump really high, I would jump and then raise my knees up to my chest, and then when I was about to hit the ground, I would shoot my legs down so I could bounce up super high. And it I bounced way higher than what I did without doing that. I love that technique. And they also had this big airbag, and there were some like silks and cloths. I don't know if you've ever done aerial yoga. Aerial yoga, it's basically like that, like the stuff you use for aerial yoga. If you haven't, basically these like fabric things hang from the ceiling, and then you can make a cocoon out of them and whatever, and swing on them. And so that was always really fun. And then there were like tightrope blocks in the same area. And then there was this area with a foam pit. And the foam pit. Oh, what the heck? Why isn't this guy moving? The foam pit had a swing, and then like a bar. You know, like those bars that the acrobats swing on, where they swing to each other, and then one lets go and grabs onto the other one's legs or whatever. It was like that. And then you'd swing and into the foam pit, and it was super fun. And then right next to that, there was a different foam pit with a mini trampoline that you'd jump into. And then next to that, there was a dodgeball court where there were trampolines and dodgeball. Sometimes they'd have like referees and whatever and be like, oh, that was a headshot, or oh, you got hit, you're out. Oh, you caught the ball, so that means this guy's in. But usually there wasn't, and it was just up to us. And it was funny because sometimes, like, you could do hilarious things when the refs weren't there, and they were barely ever there. And so you could do hilarious things like, oh, you're out, and like, no, I'm not, or like, oh, dude, I'm out. Like somebody would get out, and then I'd be like, okay, here, catch this ball, and then I'd throw the ball at them, and they could just be like, oh yeah, I'm back in. And then sometimes we'd play with, like, we'd say, oh no, we're playing no outs. It was always really fun to do stuff like that. And then next to that, there's like obstacle course in the air with like monkey bars and stuff that you could do. And then if you fall down, it's into a foam pit. Wow, more foam pits. And then right next to that, there was this huge like ledge that you could jump off. You could like run off into a big airbag. And then next to that, there was a different airbag where there were like blocks and stuff on the edge of it that you could like stack and whatever. You could stack them, and then, oh wow, I only need 3,000 more. You could stack them, and then you could like climb on and jump off, and that was really fun. And then next to that is this big area with like 100 trampolines, mini small trampolines that you could just jump on. And it was always really fun to get like a running head start and then jump on a trampoline. and it would only take you one bounce. You'd bounce once and then bounce on the next trampoline, and you could go all the way across. And then if you went all the way across, there'd be 3 areas to go to. On the very left, there would be an obstacle course, which you could go through. It was like a more real obstacle course, but it was less an obstacle course and more just about a bunch of jumping. Me and Bernie would go on that, and we would try to see how little jumps can we do. And we'd set minimums. The minimum jump for this is 1. The maximum jump is 1, the minimum jump is 1, right? Or the minimum is 2, you have to get 2 jumps. And then in the middle, there's a zipline area. Now, if you did the obstacle course, you could either go back down and do it again, or go to the zipline area straight from there, or you can run to the stairs from the middle and go to the zipline area there. And the zipline was pretty simple. It was just a simple zipline, and then when you got to the edge, there was they tied a knot in the zipline rope so that you'd get to a certain point, and then the knot would hit the whatever the thing that holds the rope. The knot would hit it, and then you'd jolt and fly off the zipline. That was really fun, and you'd fly into a foam pit, more foam pits. And then if you went to your right, there was that, what's it called, the ramp in American Ninja Warrior that they have to get to the top of. It's basically that. There's 2 of them you could run to. And I never got to the top of either of those. After the zip line, something me and Bernie would do. Well, he didn't want to do it. I'd always do it. I wouldn't always do it. I would do it, and he didn't really want to do it. But basically, what happened is I'd hold on as hard as I can, and he'd be right behind me. He'd be manning the thing, the zip line, but he'd be waiting there. And I'd be going down the zip line, and then I'd hit the edge, and I'd just hold on, and then I'd say, "Okay, Bernie, I hit the edge, pulling back." And so he'd pull the rope as hard as he could, and we tried to make it so that he could pull me all the way back, so I could go down one more time. It was super cool, because not only is it really hard, it was really challenging, but not only is it really hard to pull the rope, it's, not really hard, but difficult, but it was really hard to hold on that long. Whatever they made the grips out of, it was super hard to hold on, and the foam pit was really long. And so we did that a few times. It was pretty fun. And then if instead of doing any of those, you went not only to the left, you went to the left, but then took another left, you'd see that thing I was just talking about with, where you have to jump over one and dunk under one. And if you got hit off into a foam pit. I don't know what Defy's obsession with foam pits is. Uh-oh. My headset's low. My headphones. Anyway, and then next to that, there was a dueling thing. You had these, so whatever the material, that stick that you had to jump over was made out of, the dueling stick was also made out of it. And it was the same width, and it was a little small, and then you'd hold it with 2 hands and swing it back and forth, like a staff or something, and then you'd be on this beam. You both walk on this beam, walk the middle, and you'd duel, and then you'd try not to get knocked off, and if you got knocked off, you got knocked off into, you guessed it, a foam pit. And that was really cool. But, also, there was this little area where it was a high up area where all the parents would be. Oh look, a portal thing. Somebody has a portal. Where all the parents could sit. They could sit there and they had TVs playing. Now the whole time Defy had music blasting. It wasn't that loud, but it was loud up there. So you couldn't really hear the TVs. And if you wanted to hear a YouTube video, you have to put it to your ear, the speaker, of your phone. Ooh, I start with the tail. Okay. But basically, you could sit up there and read and talk or whatever. And the music wasn't to the point where you had to yell in order to hear each other. You could hear each other just well. It was just up there that it was really annoying. And then, also, the other thing was right next to it, right next to the Defy is a big old Walmart. So me and my friend Ryan, and sometimes I do it with Bernie, we would when we got bored or got hungry, we would go to the Walmart, because they built, like, really, right before the coronavirus, they built like a snack bar, where you could buy snacks, but they didn't have that. When you went in, all you had was what you packed, if you brought anything. And if you didn't bring anything, there was like a vending machine, but I think it only had drinks. I don't know if it actually had, if there was any food in any vending machines, but I know there were definitely drinks. And so there was a Walmart right next to it, and the Walmart, the thing about the Walmart is you could not only like buy candy and stuff, but inside the Walmart there was a McDonald's. And so me and Ryan, we bought there in our Defy socks. So if we had like slip-on shoes, we'd put those on. But it was really fun to go in Defy socks because everybody would look at you and be like, "What the heck? They're wearing socks in Walmart?" And then sometimes we'd bring money to like buy a Hot Wheels or something. But then we'd eat something at Walmart. Me and Ryan, the thing we do is we buy like a Hot Wheels mystery pack, and then we'd eat at the McDonald's, and then we'd go back. And this one time, he brought like 20 bucks. I don't know why. And so we each bought like 2 cars, and he bought this long track. He bought a bunch of track pieces. And so, ooh, this is interesting. It's turning. Track pieces, we tried to set up like a big track that we can send the cars through. As you do. And we were trying to find like a place in the back of the store that we could set it up in, because that would be funny, but we just set it up in the McDonald's. And it was pretty fun to throw cars at each other. We were sitting, so the seats are like booths. There were booths, all of them. And so we were sitting in 2 separate booths, and the track would go from one booth to another. And so we'd sit there and throw cars at each other and eat and stuff. And then if people came by and we felt bad, like if the McDonald's was getting like stuffed or whatever, then we'd go back to just sitting in the same booth. Or if somebody came by and asked, nobody did, but that was the plan. If somebody were to come by and ask, we would just switch back to one. But yeah, we sat there, and then his dad came to pick us up. And we had a sleepover. So we did that twice. The first time we just bought cars. And then we had a sleepover. We stayed up all night playing video games and stuff. And the thing was, in his basement, like, they couldn't hear a thing. You could, like, scream and blast music, and, like, his parents couldn't hear a thing. I don't know what kind of soundproof basement he has, but that was really fun. And then, so, two days in a row, we went to Defy, we bought, like, carts and stuff, we spent all day there, and then, his dad or mom came to pick us up, and then he had a sleepover, we had a sleepover. The first time, just a sleepover, but then the second time his parents was like, one's enough, and then he told me that's what they said. I was in the basement, and then he went up, he asked them, he told me that's what they said, but then he's like, but you know what, I think you could probably stay, we're probably gonna have another sleepover, and we actually did. It was pretty fun. Uh-oh, here we go, it's the end. But yeah, we had 2 sleepovers in a row, pretty fun. Okay. Alright, here we go. Hexagon. I haven't played this one. This is for all the marbles. So this is like, what, Spleef? Where the hexagon, where it disappears as you walk on it. That's Spleef, right? I know there's one where it disappears when you walk on it. But I'm not sure if that's the same one where you can throw snowballs. I know you can throw snowballs in both, I think. But I don't know. Is there one where it doesn't disappear when you walk on it? I don't know. 6 people have to be eliminated, and 0 have been eliminated so far. And that's not looking good for me, because I want to win this. Get my first win here. But I'm getting pretty low, and nobody has died yet. Oh no! I didn't even hit the blue level. Okay, I guess if I'm down here by myself, I can make it so that they'll fall through. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm getting cut off. Oh man. Oh. Oh, there we go. That was close. No! Uh-oh, I think this is the last one. No! Alright, let's see who wins. Oh, if I had just survived a little longer. Alright. Anyway, so we went to the Divide a lot. And it was really fun. I don't know, there's not much to say about it. It was just really fun to go there. And to bounce around, and then to go to the Walmart and the McDonald's. Ugh, I miss it so much. Me and my friend Ryan would just go a bunch, and we'd just hang out all day, and we'd go over to the Walmart and laugh about how we're at Walmart in Defy Socks. And then sometimes when I'd go with Bernie, he always wanted to make people rage in dodgeball. It was funny when we did that. So he'd find somebody who was angry. We'd play some dodgeball, and we just play normal dodgeball. And he'd find somebody who's angry. So then what the process would be like, it'd be like, we jump over to the other side, grab dodgeballs there, and then like hit the guy that gets angry easily, and we'd hit him with the dodgeballs. We'd throw the dodgeballs at him and target him, and then jump back, and then try and dodge all his balls. And do that a bunch, and then get really angry and like throw dodgeballs at us really hard, which hurt sometimes. Sometimes it hurt a lot, but it was funny. And this one time, my brother was being targeted. He doesn't like to play things like dodgeball because they hurt a lot, and so we were playing dodgeball, and somebody kept headshotting him. This one guy wearing a shirt, I don't remember what it was. It was like an LA shirt. So Bernie decided we were gonna call him LA Boy. He was targeting my little brother, and he was like throwing them like wham, and he was headshotting too. He was aiming straight for the head. So me and Bernie were like, all right, no, that's not cool. So then we started, because my brother, like, it hurt so bad that he started crying, like, really bad. And then he kept going back in, and the guy kept, like, wham, 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 wham. And so then we would target him. We targeted him. We wouldn't, like, when we do this, we wouldn't, like, pick random people. We'd always pick people who we had beef with in the past. Cause like it was always the same people who went there. So somebody who had been an asshole to us, or like done something, right? We would then see them again and be like, oh, that guy. So we wouldn't just pick random people. So he was getting targeted. My brother was getting targeted, and he was really not happy about it. Like, those balls hurt. So then we started targeting the guy who was targeting him. Because the guy wasn't even, like, just hitting him, just headshotting him. every time. I remember this one time we were at the dodgeball court, me and Bernie, and we went in and we said we were gonna play. We told each other, okay, it's gonna be really funny. We're gonna just every time they get us, we're gonna say no outs, and then whenever we're playing no outs, and then whenever we get them, we're gonna say, oh, you're out, you're out, you're out. And so we went in with these people, so we can look like stupid hypocrites, and see how they react. I don't know, it was funny. So we went in with this group of people. They were already playing, and so they hit us, and the referees weren't there. And so we'd say, we're playing no outs, we're playing no outs. And then they'd be like, bro, you're out, you're out. And then we'd be like, dude, we said we're playing no outs. And they're like, bro, I hit you, I freaking hit you. And we'd be like, what? We're playing no outs. So then that kept going for like a while. And then after that, we would hit them. And then we'd go, oh, you're out, you're out, you're out. And they'd be like, bro, look who's talking, and stuff like that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And they do stuff like, they'd say stuff like that, like, oh my god, you freaking hypocrite, you're one to talk. Like, you're literally doing the same thing. And it was really funny. And then we left. And there was one time, a different time, when we played, like capture the flag sort of thing with these kids. So, for some reason, sometimes dodgeballs would end up outside of the dodgeball court. I don't know how. I don't know how it would happen, but sometimes it'd end up outside of the dodgeball court. And if somebody saw you get the ball out, it would tell you to put it back in. But if you were like playing catch with it on the Super Tramps, they'd let you keep it. The thing about the Super Tramps is that they were always watching. So they'd only let 4 people in, and if you haven't done your tramp training, you have to do training for it, which is super stupid. They just basically teach you a couple of tricks, and they're like, oh, this is training, and if you haven't done your training, you have to do it. If you haven't done your training, you have to in order to go in. And then you have to be able to do all the tricks, which is really stupid. At first, oh, Homer. Is that Homer? At first, so I hadn't done the tricks. I hadn't done the training the first time I went because I'd gone to my friend Lyric's birthday party and I didn't have to do training then. They didn't ask me anything. So the next time they're like, "Have you done the training?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then somebody else had to do training and I didn't want to wait, so they were like, "You guys can do training with them, even if you've already done it. You can still like redo it. It's fun." And it's like, okay. And then I did it, and it was like super easy. My brother, he had a super hard time doing the training. There was this one trick that he couldn't do, and then he'd go and practice on the normal tramps for so long, and it made me so sad that they were like, "Oh, you have to do this stupid. You have to learn these like 3 tricks in order to be able to jump on these awesome trampolines." And then there was one trick that he couldn't do, and so they wouldn't let him on. And then after that, they just say, "Have you done your training?" And then he'd say, "Yeah, I've done my training." And they give you a green wristband. Different from, so see, the thing with that is that green wristbands were colors that you could get for like wristbands, like I said, colors and stuff. One of those colors was green, but the thing about the green wristband was it was a different design. It was the same color though. Anyway, my brother eventually, he did actually complete the training, and so we'll always just say, "Yeah, I completed training." The funny thing was that you'd always see not only the same kids there, but the same workers, so they started to recognize us, and they were like, "Yeah, no, I've seen you. I know, you've done the training." So yeah. Anyway, hide and seek. Like I was saying. So, basically, we had these dodgeballs. Wow. Okay. So we had these dodgeballs. There was 2 teams. me and Bernie were on separate teams, unfortunately. I was wearing blue shirt, he was wearing red shirts, and there were two teams, red shirts and blue shirts, so we didn't get confused. And so basically, we'd go on different sides of Defy in the little trampoline area. We each had a ball and a side that we could hide it on. And then basically there was a rule, no foam pits, because like, bro, if you put it in the foam pit, you're not gonna find it ever. And then you can't hide it like in the dodgeball court, or you can't even like go in the dodgeball court, because then you could just grab a ball and say, oh yeah, I found it. And then you can't peek. So basically, when it starts, you hide your thing, and they hide their thing, and if you're done but they're not, they have to tell you, they have to like yell over to you, okay, we're done, and then we could go find it. And it was like basic capture the flag. You found it. Once you found it, you had to run back, and then the other people, they would try to take it back. They'd try to take it back to their area, and then basically whoever had both balls would win. It was fun. My team did peek a lot, and I'm not gonna be all smug and like, I didn't peek at all though. It's just my team. No, I peeked quite a few times actually. But we played a lot, so I didn't peek like every time. But I peeked a few times. There was this thing that they did to test if we were peeking. It was the last game we played also, before everybody like had to go and stuff. Me and Bernie didn't have to go, it was just them. Or they were bored or whatever. Where they took a ball out of the dodgeball court. They had two balls, different color balls. And they hid one, like, near the foam pit. And then they hid the real one somewhere else. So basically, they'd split up in, like, half. The team would split in half. And then they'd go, and each half team, so one half would hide the fake ball, the other half would hide the real ball, and then they'd say, ha, that's the fake ball. And at a different time, they went over to a trash can and pretended to put a ball in, and then really hit the ball. And they were like, oh yeah, okay, we saw them, they put it in the trash can. But yeah, that was really fun. Okay, so, what do we got here? Fall Mountain. I don't like this one. Oh no, this is like, for me, this is gonna be what kills me. Alright, there's 7 of us. 7 survivors. Oh, did you see that? We're getting grabbed. Oh no, you can't do that? Okay, that's not good. I think I definitely, for the last, I prefer survival games versus race games. Because I'm definitely not the first. I'm never like the first to get qualified in a race, so doing the races for me is not going to work out if I want to win. And here he goes, he's about to win. There we go. And he won. So close. Oh well. I'm turning. Turn on the lights. It's dark when it's dark in this one. That makes no sense. That's not what water looks like. Oh, that goes really good with the white and this goes really good with the ninja outfit. The yellow goes really good with the yellow, and the white goes good with the white. Because like it's not just the ninja outfit that's doing the colors. Ooh, that goes really well. Okay. And I think, let me try other patterns. I think that's the only pattern that would really work. Oh. Cause like cause it's like an outfit. Yeah, this one. Ooh, that's really cool. Anyway, so that was Defy. And that's what we did there. We had a lot of fun. It was all about having fun and jumping and stuff. And I don't know, I can't wait till the end of quarantine to go back. Oh my god. Because it was definitely some of the most fun I've had. And then we'd be there like exercising all day, and the next morning, oh my god, I remember one night, the first time I got the real pass, the first time I got the pass for Defy, first time I was there and I had the pass for Defy, I jumped so much that when I came home, I kept waking up. When I got to sleep, I kept waking up because I was like jumping. I was still jumping. And when I'd land, I'd wake up. And it wasn't like jumping off a cliff and landing on the ground. Like, that's scary. No. Jumping on a trampoline. I'd jump, and then when I'd land, I'd be like, oh. That one night. I jumped so much, and I was so sore the next morning. And then I got used to it. Eventually Defy got kind of boring because, oh my god, we went almost every day. It'd be the great way to start off a sleepover too. Like, alright, let's go to Defy, and then we'll come home, we'll play video games, eat pizza, and, right? Let's do the Defy nightclub, and then we'll go home, and we'll play music, and have lights, and play video games, and eat pizza, and noodles, and whatever. I'd like to get the Portal stuff. That's really cool. Do you have to own Portal? I know you don't have to own Team Fortress 2 to get the Team Fortress 2 stuff. It was in the shop. But we just went so many times that eventually we got really bored of it. Because we'd go almost every day. You'd be like, you go to the fight I did before, then you like call Brian or Bernie or whoever you went with. And you're like, hey, ready to go to the fight again? And we'd be like, yeah. And then you'd go to the fight and stay there for another day. It was like Defy, oh my god, it's so much fun. So much fun. And I'm not even sponsored by them or anything. I just, if you haven't gone to Defy, you should definitely. When you don't get the pass, or whatever, and then you only get to jump for like an hour, I guess. And then it's really not worth it. And it, like, it's over right as it starts to get good, you could say. But, if you get the pass, go with a friend. If you can both get a pass, sometimes, fall and summer, and I think spring, they would have these super cheap passes that you could only buy for like a week, but they last you, like, months. Like, so, go to, when all this ends, go to Defy, make sure your friend has a pass, make sure you have a pass, go to Defy, and just jump for hours. If you jump without the pass, it's like, it's still fun, but it's different. Jump for hours. If you have like a Walmart or something, visit it. If there's like a Walmart or something right next to it, go there, visit it, go in the McDonald's, grab some candy, you know, it's, oh my god, such a fun experience. This. Oh my god. I only went like with my brother, my friend Noah, my friend Bernie. I mean, my friend Bernie and my friend Ryan. Because they were the only ones who had passes that I could go with. There was some, I'm homeschooled by the way, there was some homeschool group thing that I went, but it was all little kids. There was like one kid my age. But yeah, it was like a bunch of 5-year-olds that were there, so I only went once. But I never got to go with my friend Noah, because Defy was expensive if you didn't have a pass. A pass, like, oh my god. Seriously. The thing about it is, like, you spent, like, $5 per half hour, I think. Wait, I think I see where they're all standing here. They want to be the last. So it's like $5 per half hour. Right? And then... There's $5 per half hour. So if you spend a thing, they charge you like, I don't remember, $25 a month for the actual passes, for the like normal passes, and then for like the summer or spring passes, you pay for it once, and it's like $25, and then you have it for like months, and you don't have to pay ever again until the next pass comes out. And if you do as much jumping as me, my brother, and my friends did, oh my god, it's so worth the money. You save so much money by using the pass. Even if you only go twice in 1 month. If you stay there, if you go twice and you stay there until the thing closes, or at least for like 3 hours, like you're saving so much money. I never got to go with my friend Noah because it's expensive, so he couldn't go to go without a pass. And he didn't have a pass. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe when everything ends, maybe he'll get a pass and we'll get to actually go. Now I gotta find something else to talk about other than Defy. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So, Keys Night Out. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but basically, what it is a pool on Friday nights in every season except for summer. They never did it in summer. On Friday nights, and for one specific one, at least near me, on Saturday nights, they would close the pool at around 6, and then reopen it at 7, and it was Kids Night Out. And basically, only the kids could come in, and the parents could. Oh my god. Oh my god, are these things targeting me? Yeah. Only kids did go. And there'd be some adults there, obviously, like lifeguards and stuff, but no parents. And you go in, and you go to the pool. Sometimes they have, like, games and stuff. And then they'd have a snack bar. Where you could buy candy and sometimes like 2 slices of pizza or something like that. Pretzels and nachos. And then there was some kind of toy bar thing where you could buy like bouncy balls and yeah, stuff like that. And then there was a gym where up until I think about 9:30, so they'd close it. So they'd tell everybody to get out at 10. They'd be like, "Hey, call your parents or wait over here in the waiting area or whatever." And then at 11, they'd actually close. But at 9:30, they would have dodgeball. So at 9, the pool closes, and then at 9:30, they'd have dodgeball in the gym. So it was always really nice to go straight from pool to dodgeball in the gym. And then there was this dance area. Sometimes they played games like tag or sharks and minnows and stuff like that. Or the different version of Sharks and Minnows. They called it DJs and dancers. Or you could just dance. Sometimes they had musical chairs and stuff. And then you could get your face painted sometimes. So yeah, go there, and it costs you a $10 entry fee. And then the way they used to do it was tickets. At least my parents, they hate tickets for like, oh, all this stuff here costs tickets. Like, god damn it, can't it just cost real money? When it's like at a fair or something. And yeah, it makes sense. But basically the way they used to do it was tickets, and every quarter was worth one ticket. And so everything would be sold for tickets. That way, you give them your money, and even if you don't use all your tickets, they still get all your money, and you can't get your money back. You don't save any money if you don't use all your tickets. But they stopped doing that. I still have this free 4-ticket voucher that I got because I was in the changing room really late. They're like, "Get out of here!" And then they threw these four free tickets. It was like a sticker or something, and it counted as 4 free tickets. I never used it. I still have it, I think. And they don't do tickets anymore. But yeah, they did that for a while, and then they just used money. But basically, let me walk you through how a typical Kids Night Out night would go. Usually, for me, at least, Kids Night Out would be a sleepover night. So you'd have a sleepover on the same day you go to Kids Night Out. At least with somebody. Maybe you go with a group of friends and you only have a sleepover with one of them. Or at least you try to have a sleepover with one of them. But like, yeah. Usually that's how a Kids Night Out ended for me. It ended in a sleepover. Which was always super fun. You hang out at the pool and stuff with your friends, and then you hang out, and then you're at a sleepover. But basically, here's how it goes. So, and around 7 is when they open. So you'd get there, and then there'd be this long line, and they go in, and they're like, okay, has he been here? Has your son been here before? Has your child been here before? Whatever. Right? And then they'll say yes or no or whatever, and then they'll say, okay, write their name here, and then write your phone number, and like, oh, is this person your kid, or are you taking them with you? Are you gonna be responsible for picking them up and dropping them off? And then, yeah, put down the numbers and whatever, and then they tell you, okay, $10 entry fee. I think actually they raised it up to 12, which is stupid. And then you could also pay, I think, an extra $10 for a dinner voucher, which basically would guarantee you get either 2 slices of pizza, a pretzel with some weird cheese dip, ramen, or nachos with the same weird cheese dip. It wasn't really cheese, it was like sauce. Kind of like macaroni and cheese, that stuff, but more saucy. And less, like, clumpy. You know, like Kraft macaroni and cheese. And usually you'd say no for the dinner voucher. Sometimes you'd say yes. And your parents would give you, like, $10 to spend on toys and candy. And then what you do is you go in, and you'd go straight to the pool. You get in the changing room, you change, whatever. Then you go to the pool, and you just spend hours there, like just swimming and talking and going down the slides. Sometimes they had slides, sometimes they didn't. It was always really fun. And then afterwards, then it would close at around 9:30 after you swam. And then you'd go to the snack bar, get a snack, and then head over to what's it called? The gym to play some dodgeball. And then you'd go into the waiting area, the same area like where they pick you up, and then the parents come and they pick you up, and then you go home. Now usually in the middle of swimming, like you take a break in the middle of swimming, you go grab some snacks, and you go back in. You go back in to the pool. You go back into the pool after that, and then wait till it closes. And that's a typical Kids Night Out night. I guess there's not much to talk about, but I do have some stories, very specific stories to share. So the first time, so the youngest they let you in at Keystone is 7. And the first time I went, I was 6, and I was garbage at swimming. So my mom didn't let me like anywhere. She didn't let me go swimming without her, basically, because I couldn't do it. I couldn't swim. But basically, the first time I went, my friend Noah, his mom was a face painter. She did face painting, and so she did face painting, took that out. And so we had like a free entry or something. He had a free entry, and I think he could bring friends. And he's like, "Hey, why don't you come with?" And I was like, "What's Kiss That Out? That sounds really fun." And he explains it to me. I thought at first it was like some kind of bowling thing. And then he explains it to me, and I'm like, wow, that's way more fun. So I explained to my mom, and she thought that Noah's mom was going to be there watching me swim. But no, she was off face painting. I was swimming by myself with Noah. Surprise, surprise. When I was 6, I actually survived. But yeah, the first time I went, I was 6. Noah was 8. And it was, I don't remember much about it, except for after the pool, we went to the dance floor, and they'd have like dancing competitions, and we tried to become a competing team called the Crazy Creepers. It was his idea. I didn't really want to do the dance thing, but he's like, it's super fun, we should do it. I'm like, okay, and he's like, and he goes up to the guy, and he's like, okay, I want this song, and we want to be a dance team, and we want to be called the Crazy Creepers. It actually ended before we could even do our dance thing. Which sucked, but that was the first time I went. Don't remember much about it. But here's something interesting. Once I went to the pool. So I remember how I told you. I told you guys that so they usually do it on Friday nights, but one of them did it on Saturday nights. So the one that did it on Saturday nights is like the Apex Center near me. It's like 40 minutes away. Oh my god! But basically, it was definitely the coolest one because it had like 2 slides. One was 2 slides, one was a normal slide, and it was really big. And then it had that thing, you know, like with the lily pads that you walk on the lily pads, and you're trying not to go, you know, try not to fall off in the water, and you have to hold on to like this rope. Lily pads and like logs and stuff. They had that. But one time, they also had a really epic kiddie pool and a big hot tub. So one time, and by the way, usually they don't let you in the hot tubs. You can turn them on, and sometimes there'll be people in the hot tubs, like lifeguards in the hot tubs, watching you. But usually that you can't go there. So anyway, what happened was, so me and my friend Blaze went, and we were in the hot tub. Now I brought my brother Andreas, and he brought his sister Neela. And so we were there with her siblings, but we were in the hot tub and they were off doing the lily pad thing. Oh my god. They did that for hours. And then basically, we were in the hot tub, and it was a big hot tub, and we were playing stuff like Marco Polo and Red Light, Green Light, and we were just doing that for, hold on, I have to plug in my headset before it dies. It's charging now. Anyway, and so we were just playing stuff, and then we were walking around. Then we got out, and we started walking around, and we hadn't gotten on the slides yet. So I think one of the siblings, our two siblings came up to us and they're like, "This is one person." Well, when we were both going, they kept shaking the rope and we kept telling them to stop, and they were doing it to both of us. And so, oh crap! And so I was like, "Where is this kid? I'm gonna beat him up, or like, I'm gonna tell him, hey, don't be an ass to my little brother." But Blaze was more practical. He was like, "We should just talk to them, tell them the error of the ways." I was ready to punch. I was ready to start a fight, sort of. I don't know. I didn't want to get into trouble, really. So, if worst comes to worst, I was ready to fight. Put my headset back in. I'm not gonna qualify now. I was ready to fight. Blaze was more practical about it, and so we were looking for the guy, and they're like, "Oh, we think it's him," but then it wasn't that guy. I was like, "Hey, did you do this to my siblings? To my brother and this guy's sister?" And he's like, "No, obviously." We didn't find the person. And then after that, we decided, hey, go on slides. So they kept doing the freaking lily pad thing. Oh my god, they spent. Did you see that guy? He's just like floating in that one animation that's so weird. Anyway, they spent almost the whole time there. So we go down slides, and the thing is, we have seen barely any lifeguards around. To the point where literally they weren't even telling us to stop running. Nobody had told us to stop running or anything, which I know that's dangerous, but it's pretty fun. So there were like a lack of lifeguards. And then we get to the slide, and you know how there's one lifeguard there up at the slide, and one down below. And the one up at the slide is like, okay, you can go, right? Well, instead of that, there was just some girl there, and the kids could literally do whatever they wanted, because the lifeguards weren't guarding anything. Now, my mouth is really dry. I'm ready to get a glass of water, and I'll stop when I get back. I'll tell more about the story. Alright. Anyway. So, basically, we were allowed to do anything. We were allowed to do anything we could, anything our imagination would let us do on the slides, because nobody was there. Hold on. Because nobody was there. And so we did all sorts of stuff. So there was one time where we went down the tube slide, and there was like this trail of people behind us all hanging on. And then people would like clog up the person slide to like try and race or whatever. And there was one time where we went down the tube slide and we like walked down it. It was kind of scary because like we were really high up, right above like a bunch of concrete and stuff. But we did all sorts of stuff. I don't really remember all the stuff we did, but we did stuff like that. There was one time where me and my friend Blaze went down with 2 single tubes, holding them together. And see, usually the lifeguard at the bottom, when they see you do something bad, they'll say, hey, don't do that. But for some reason, this time, you know, not only was there a lack of lifeguards, but the lifeguard at the lifeguard at the bottom there, the ones that are supposed to tell you not to and whatever, they didn't say anything. So yeah, we just did all sorts of stuff, and it was super fun. Yeah, it was really fun. We could basically do anything we wanted on those slides. Now eventually what happened was the pool was closing and a bunch of lifeguards came out and they closed the slides. And they were like, looked like they were cleaning it or something, I don't know what it was. And then after that, me and Blaze were ready to go. Now, me and Blaze were ready to go. And the thing about Blaze is that he was in charge of Nila. Nila was supposed to listen to him because he's her bigger brother and he's got experience in the whole kissing that out thing. Because me and him had gone several times. Oh my god. I can't remember how many times we went to kiss that out and had a sleepover that same night. A lot of times. So, he tells Nila, you know, hey, it's time to go. It's only like 10 minutes away from closing. He's like, it's time to go, come on. And they were like, I was pointing out how, come on, it's just 10 minutes. And then they were also pointing it out. And then Nila and my brother, they didn't want to leave. Nila and Andreas didn't want to leave. And so, Blaze was getting like pissed at Nila. He's like, Mom said you have to listen to Nila! And so I said, come on, let's just go in the changing room and we'll change. And by the time we're changed, then it'll be time to go and they'll get out. It's just like 10 minutes. Right? There's no reason to be like, come on, let's get out of here. But I guess she did have to come with him. She did have to be with him. I don't know. But basically, yeah, that happened. And then on the way home, his mom picked us up. On the way home, his mom picked us up. And Nila told her about it. So yeah, that was fun. Now, for me, so me and Noah one time, we were in the bathroom and we just started squirting soap into our hands and like throwing the pile of soap at each other, and making like slip and slides in the showers. The soap with the showers, using that soap, making slip and slides and stuff. Super fun. And so whenever I went to kiss that out, I did did that with my friends. Now, Noah was the only one who actually enjoyed it a lot. But basically, oh, I forgot to mention like how the lockers work. Basically how they work is you get a lock and you get a key to that lock that has a like band, an elastic band. And so you're supposed to wear it on your wrist. It was really loose on my wrist though, so I'd always wear it around my ankle. And so the idea is that you wear it on you somehow so that you don't lose it. And I would usually have it. No! I usually have it, but we'd go on the we'd do the soap stuff, and then I'd usually have it, so they'd be trying to drag me back and be like, come on, let's just get out of here now. But after the first time, whenever I did it with Noah, we would stay there, unless we were like really wanting to get to dodgeball, we would stay there making slip and slides and playing soap tag, or just throwing soap at each other for hours, up until like the whole friggin' thing closed, and they're like, all right, you gotta get out. So like the pool would close at 9. The changing rooms would close at like 9:30. So we'd get kicked out at like 9:30. So yeah. But yeah, we did that a bunch. And one time, Noah decided to be the stupidest person in the world and do something that I would never do because it sounds disgusting. But he put some soap in his mouth, and he said it smelled wonderful. It smelled really good. He said it tastes like it smells. You should try it. And I'm like, there's no way. It's probably got all sorts of chemicals, so I didn't do it. But the plan was, I don't remember how it happened. The plan was he was gonna keep the soap in his mouth. We were gonna go to the dance floor, find some corner, spit in it. He could spit in it, and then oh, right click? Okay. And then we were gonna find some kids, and we were gonna be like, hey, did you see that kind of weird white stuff in the corner over there? And show it to them. And that was the plan. So he was holding it in his mouth. And then after maybe 10 minutes of us messing around, or us getting changed, he started going, and so he spat it out in the sink. And then he says that after about 10 minutes, he just started tasting really weirdly bitter and evil. And so, he washed out his mouth, and the plan was then, we'd get fully changed. He'd go in, get as much soap as possible, get it in his mouth, and then we'd basically rush to either the gym or the dance floor, and then continue out with the plan. We decided to do dance floor. I don't know why. But yes, that was the decision. That's what was gonna happen. And so it happened. That was, oh, that's cool. He's like a bullet. And so that was what happened. We went up there, and carried out the plan. And we spat in the corner. He spat in the corner, actually. I should mention. And then we walked away for a bit. There were some kids kind of watching us, so we wanted to see if they would discover it. They didn't. And so we walked back in and talked to some random kids like, hey, did you see that white stuff in the corner? And the thing was, there was like, I don't remember what it was. There was some like white foam, like pads or something there in the same corners. He's like, yeah, and I'm like, really? You saw that weird white stuff on the ground? And then I showed it to him. He's like, oh no, I didn't see that. So then I walk away immediately, and he doesn't even notice. And he starts talking to his friends like, hey bro, did you see that? And then me and Noah sit back right at like the exit, and we watch all the kids like walk over and be like, what the heck is it? What? Bunch of soap and stuff on the ground. Bunch of white stuff. What is that? Yeah, we just kind of sat there and watched them kind of freak out about it, and then it was time to do the whole waiting room thing. So then we went to the waiting room and did the whole waiting room thing. And that was fun. Dang it. Yeah. So that's Kismet out basically. What? So I explained what I talked about. Trash Packs and Grocery Gang. Goodbye. Is that out? Oh! So, yeah, that's what that always like. Those are all pretty good experiences. And you should definitely try and have them. So, I'm gonna edit here. Been streaming for a couple hours now, and I am done. I'm done streaming. So, yeah, see ya. See you next time I decide to stream something, I guess.